If you're a wartime veteran or know someone who is, I've got news for you. There are pension benefits available through the Department of Veteran Affairs that you may not be aware of. It's important that every qualified veteran receives the money that is due. So let's talk about who qualifies. VA's pension program provides monthly benefit payments to certain wartime veterans with financial need and their survivors. Keep in mind this is completely different from VA disability compensation benefits, which is a tax-free monetary benefit paid to veterans with disabilities resulting from a disease or injury incurred or aggravated during active military service. Now let's dive a little deeper into VA pension. To be eligible for pension, a veteran must meet service, income, and net worth and disability requirements. A veteran meets service requirements for pension if they started on active duty before September 8, 1980, and served at least 90 days on active duty with at least 1 day during wartime, or started on active duty as an enlisted person after September 7, 1980, and served at least 24 months or the full period for which they were called for ordered to active duty, with some exceptions, with at least 1 day during wartime or were an officer and started on active duty after October 16, 1981, and hadn't previously served on active duty for at least 24 months. Veterans meet income and net worth requirements for pension if their countable income for VA purposes is below the maximum annual pension rate and meets the net worth limitations. Veterans meet disability requirements for pension if they are age 65 or older, or have a permanent and total non-service connected disability, or if they are a patient in a nursing home for long-term care because of a disability, or are receiving Social Security disability benefits. Surviving spouses and certain dependents of qualifying wartime veterans are also eligible for pension, provided they meet the income and net worth requirements. Wow, quite a mouthful, huh? But it's important, and the information is online at va.gov/pension, and you can call the VA benefits hotline, which is 1-800-827-1000. So if you do qualify for VA's basic pension, here's another important pension fact that you should know. You may be qualified for payment of pension at an enhanced rate. Now, enhanced pension provides, in addition to the basic monthly pension rate, an increased monthly pension amount. There are two types of enhanced pension that you should know about. One is called aid and attendance, and the other is called housebound. Now remember, pension is a need-based benefit, and you have to meet certain income and net worth limitations. So let's look at these two categories of enhanced VA pension benefits. Aid and attendance, or A&A, is an increased monthly amount paid for those who need help of another person to perform the regular activities of daily living or bedridden or are a patient in a nursing home. A severe visual impairment can also qualify for pension at the aid and attendance rate. Housebound is an increased monthly amount paid to a veteran or surviving spouse who is substantially confined to their home because of a permanent disability. Pension at the A&A and the housebound rates are available for every qualified veteran or surviving spouse to take advantage of. It's straightforward, based on income and need. Your medical expenses are taken into consideration, which can reduce the income requirements so that you may qualify. You may not receive enhanced benefits like A&A or housebound without first establishing eligibility for a VA pension. However, because the enhanced pension rates are based upon a higher income level, a person who is ineligible for basic pension due to excess income may become eligible for pension based on requiring aid and attendance or being housebound. Keep in mind, you may not receive both A&A and housebound rates at the same time. So let's go over which applications and forms you'll need to apply for VA pension. You'll need to provide us with the VA Form 21P-527EZ. This is the application for veterans pension along with proof of service. This could be a copy of the veteran's DD-214 or military discharge documents. The 527EZ form will ask you a series of vital questions related to military service, household income, and medical history. Be sure to complete those sections with accurate information so that your claim can be processed in a timely manner. If your intent is to apply for aid and attendance or the housebound benefit, you will also need to provide us with the VA Form 21-2680, examination for housebound status or permanent need for regular aid and attendance. If you're a patient in a nursing home, please also send us the VA Form 21-0779, Request for Nursing Home Information in connection with claim for aid and attendance, in addition to both the VA 2680 and 527EZ forms. To apply for VA Survivor's Pension, we will need you to provide us with the completed VA Form 21-534EZ, Application for DIC, Survivor's Pension, and/or accrued benefits. This forms require you to supply us with the veteran's military service, marital history, along with your household income and net worth. Providing us with this information will be key in ensuring that we process your claim efficiently and timely. If you'd like to apply for an enhanced pension benefit, submit the 2680 and 0779 forms in addition to the 534EZ. So now that we've discussed what forms you'll need, let's go over how to apply. There are two ways to apply for VA pension benefits. You can apply online at www.va.gov, or if you prefer to mail in your application, you may send it to Department of Veteran Affairs, Pension Intake Center, P.O. Box 5365, Janesville, Wisconsin 53547. You can also call our toll-free number at 1-800-827-1000. Our VA contact representatives are available to assist you Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. When you apply for pension benefits, please take note of the instructions and evidence required to support your claim. The most up-to-date versions of our forms can be found on the VA website. Our most recent versions include a one-page checklist of evidence you may need to include when submitting your application. Using this checklist and providing complete information and required evidence with your claim will assist VA in completing your claim as quickly as possible. Before we wrap up, I'd like to bring up a very important topic. Pension poachers are scammers who will often try to earn your trust by claiming to be advocates who can help you gain more VA benefits than you already receive. By doing so, these scammers collect money through fees or by siphoning off your benefit payments. Following the advice of scammers puts your pension in jeopardy. You could also end up disqualified from other VA benefits or owe money back if it's determined you're ineligible for payments. Veterans, survivors, and advocates should never pay for assistance when applying for VA benefits. Accredited Veteran Service Organizations, VSOs, representatives provide fee advice and help complete and file applications. These certified professionals are well trained to support you and your family. In addition to working with only accredited representatives, be sure to avoid cold calls, phishing emails, and other poaching pitches such as requests to move money in different accounts or reallocate investments to qualify for a VA pension payment, requests for money to file your claim or for application forms, promises of guaranteed eligibility for a particular VA benefit or a lump sum payment upon approval, requests for personal information, including credit card or other billing information, and offers to send benefits to caregivers' accounts. VA benefits can only go to an eligible veteran or survivor, not to a caregiver's account. While some attorneys may charge you a fee for representation in appealing or requesting an additional review of a VA decision, they cannot charge you for services provided on initial filing. If a potential scammer approaches you, please report them to the VA Office of Inspector General by calling 1-800-488-8244. You can also file a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission at www.consumercomplaints.fcc.gov. I know you've been given a lot of information throughout this video, but we want you to know that it's important for you to understand all the facts about this subject. So, to get more information, we ask that you visit our website at www.va.gov/pension. It's even more important to remember that it's your benefit. You've already earned it by your service and you have the right to apply. So in closing, if you qualify for regular veterans or survivors pension and need aid and attendance of another person or are housebound, please look into enhanced pension. Do not pay anyone to prepare a pension claim for you. And please, utilize VA resources to learn more about what you are entitled to. The purpose of VA is to help veterans and their families. If you're a friend or a neighbor of a veteran or a surviving spouse who you think might benefit from watching this video, please reach out to them and let them know about everything you've learned. Thank you for inquiring about pension benefits, and thank you greatly for your service.